How's it going, Radical viewers? Gaddy right back into more Red Dead Redemption 2. Oof. And probably about to touch on a, well, I think it's a touchy subject, personally, but I think that might just be me at this point. Probably because I do have a strange, deep-found respect for the Native Americans, but... the topic for another time. I don't touch that stuff. Let me touch that with a 20-foot pole. That said, we're about to go head first into some of those issues.
Good boy.
As we attempt to convince Rainfalls that his son is a dipstick.
Yeah.
My personal opinion about the whole thing is don't fight a war you can't win, and I can understand the whole entire teenage angst, even back then, was probably pretty solid. Young warriors want to prove their muster and all this other BS and all that. God, I go through the same freaking conversation with my nephew from time to time, who likes to lose his common sense. Really, we're hoping that boot camp was gonna knock some sense in that boy, and it did not. It just made it worse. Ugh. Hello. How you doing? It's all just... It's okay, just ignore the white man on the pale horse riding right into your camp.
How are you feeling?
I'm making my peace.
Oh. Yeah, let's get the story started before I... Ooh. Such an interesting culture, all but completely eradicated. And that turned out to be the greatest boon in World War II when we needed code talkers. Go figure.
Hello? Come in.
How you doing, Chief?
You don't sound very well.
I am not. I am dying.
I think I'm dying.
And I hope you find peace.
I don't know too much about peace.
Apparently not. Did you have fun with my son, the impetuous prince? I believe you went on a raid with him.
Kind of. Maybe.
I'm sorry.
I suppose I lack the grandeur of a conventional king.
I don't know too many kings.
Colonel Favors, he has already exacted some measure of revenge for the raid. 2 women were assaulted by his men.
I'm very sorry about all of this.
Yes. Sometimes the correct path, the bravest path, is the least obvious, and also the gentlest. I'm a great disappointment to my son.
Your son seems to want a war.
My son thinks there is glory in death.
Spartan.
Maybe he's right. But for me, I saw death being handed out so freely by the most foolish of men, I never could equate it with victory. Glory has come in service. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
I've killed a lot of people. For a whole lot of dumb reasons, and I ain't never seen much glory in it.
To be fair, a great deal of it is they shot
friend,
first.
Mr. Vanderlyn, he talks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know him, but my son is easily led.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I get you.
Well, perhaps we could go for a ride.
That sounds nice.
I'm an old man. My whole life I have tried to bring peace.
But I ain't doing so good.
Then maybe you can take pity on my plight. Please, it won't take long. And maybe I can help you with that cough.
Sir!
That'd be nice. Damn, that's a
Glad I
horse.
caught you, sir.
Captain Monroe, do you know my friend, Mr. Morgan?
No, sir.
Howdy.
I don't have the pleasure.
Arthur Morgan.
It's an honor, sir.
How can I help you, Captain?
I was just in Saint Denis. I spoke with the mayor. It's not good news, I'm afraid.
Is it
May I
ever?
ride with you for a little?
Of course. Follow me.
So where are we going?
I want to show you a site up in the mountains that's long been sacred to me. A place for reflection and healing. Yeah.
Yeah, fun fact, the spot he's talking about, I actually have passed it
This news, Captain
3
Monroe.
times
Yes,
during
sir.
this.
As I mentioned, I did speak again with the mayor and the Bureau of Indian Affairs in Saint Denis at length. But regrettably, it appears the oil company has already received approval to move forward with drilling on the reservation's land.
I supposed as much. So what does that mean for us now?
I'm not sure just yet. I didn't get the impression anything would be happening for a few months. I'm very sorry, sir. I did everything I could.
I know, Captain.
And I assure you I will continue to do as much as I can. Mr. Morgan, would you have time to help me at all? I would rather certain actions were taken by friends outside the tribe.
Oh, you mean white people?
Sure, I can help.
That's good news. Thank you. Come meet me on the reservation whenever you can. Even just a couple hours of your time.
Am I gonna have to shoot people? I mean, that's kind of all I'm good for these days. Shooting people.
Anyway, gentlemen, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you both soon.
Sure.
There, Captain.
Captain.
Enjoy the ride.
See? What's left of that bridge over there? I heard about it being destroyed. Do you know if that was also my son's doing?
No, I'm pretty sure he had nothing to do with that one.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
I
us.
fear they will find a way to blame it on us anyway. We'll continue on this way. I'm going to look for some herbs to give you. See the wolves over there feasting on that horse? Brutality and beauty are both all around us. Yet so often we're unable to see past our own grievances. This is what I try to teach my son.
Yeah! Go on, Gaddy!
Good. There was no need to harm them.
I mean, I personally think that's debatable. I have not had great interactions with wolves.
You can talk if you want, Mr. Morgan. But don't feel like you have to. It's a beautiful ride ahead if you need some time to think.
So, we don't know each other too well, but I wanted to speak to you about your son. I was there on the raid to steal back those horses, and, well, you know something of Dutch, I think.
Yes, a little. Mostly from your friend Charles. Sorry, hold up a moment. That'll have to wait. Some of the plants I need will be growing down here.
Again, I have a deep-found respect for the old Native American ways, and I'm really sad that many of them have actually lost touch with those roots. Granted, there's a reason for that. It's really hard not to talk about that when it's literally the subject matter of the current episode. And it's something I really...
This is what I was looking for. English mace.
Ooh. Actually, need a great deal of that. Hold on, because is there more? Because that's something I actually need. Shit, I guess not.
Let's continue on. So back to what I was talking about. Yes, a little. Mostly from your friend Charles.
I don't know why Dutch is getting involved in your situation, and this ain't easy to say, but I just don't trust that he's got your son's best interests at heart.
So what can we do?
I don't rightly know. Charles and I just thought you should be aware.
Charles is a
Maybe
good man. I love Charles.
There's a way to stop things from getting any more out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Let me give this some thought. Be careful. There are some steep turns up ahead, but the views are beautiful from up here.
They really are.
I had a son once, years ago. Don't talk about him much.
Oh, what was his name?
Isaac. His mother, Eliza, was a waitress I met. When she got pregnant, she knew who I was, what my life was. I didn't want to promise nothing I couldn't keep, but I said I'd do right by them. Every few months, I'd stop by there for a few days.
Wait, stop here. I want to pick some ginseng.
Something else I
We can
need,
talk
actually.
More about this later.
But no, as I was saying before, yeah, this subject matter I don't want to touch on, especially since I'm not, like, an expert on it. I'm not wholly educated in it. Yeah, it's something I'm not touching.
This will combine.
I'll allude to it a lot, though. Any more? Chief, I'm sorely disappointed. What? Like, you pick out these spots that have these wonderful herbs I actually do need, but there's only one growing in every spot?
Wait there. I'll put these in your saddlebag.
Okay. Careful, you'll, miss his owner who had one leg.
It tastes awful, but it'll help to keep your strength up.
Oh, the dandelion tastes awful too, but it's still completely edible.
All right, let's go. It's not much further now.
Now,
It's actually true.
I was saying, he was such a good kid. She was too, I guess. Just a kid, 19.
What happened?
I got there one day and saw two crosses outside. I knew right away.
Oh.
Turned out some bastards had come through. Robbed him. Shot him dead. Offered $10. Hardened me. Feeling that kind of pain. But I know now that you don't get to live a bad life and have good things happen to you.
I think you're being hard on yourself.
Maybe. All I can do now is try and make some things right.
I'll never get tired of this redemption story in these games.
I appreciate the herbs, but I think it's gonna take more than that.
Yeah.
I saw a doctor and he says I'm in a pretty bad way.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This situation we're in, me, Dutch, and the others, I don't know how long I got, but some of them, they still got a chance to have a life. I just think if I could give them that, then maybe this ain't all for nothing.
I think there is much you can still do, Mr. Morgan.
It smells like these that make me really want to go out hiking. Like, I live out in the Pacific Northwest, and this very terrain right here is very at home to me. The freaking bits of mountain ranges, the plethora of trees, like, all the beautiful views. Like, this stuff is literally all around me. I can look outside right now, I can actually see quite a bit of it. It's real beautiful, you know?
It's just up ahead.
Oh, good, because I'm seriously running out of stop out, obviously. I just literally talked about a view outside my window.
Happened? No,
Oh, right.
it can't be.
Yeah, I probably should have mentioned that. Chanting.
No! They destroyed everything!
I need to find the Chanupa.
Oh,
Who would do this?
Someone who wanted to enrage you.
they were probably white.
Help me look around, please. The Chanupa is gone.
Okay. What the fuck is a chanupa?
Of course. What is it?
A ceremonial pipe. There must be some clues to what happened here.
Found a bottle.
There's some whiskey here.
This is a place of peace.
I'll be taking that. Waste not, want not. Oh, there's clues all over the place. There we go.
Sure looks like they was doing some drinking.
Okay, let's continue on. More over here.
Whiskey-soaked logs.
Have a look at this.
There's some logs here they must have used as kindling.
An empty bottle of whiskey.
I found 3 of those.
Drank all that, they couldn't have gotten too far.
Yeah, well, still no sign of the Chanupa.
Whiskey. Bastards are having a party up here.
Okay. Let me give this some more thought. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Quick, Mr. Morgan. There's someone down there.
Yeah, almost me. Let's see here.
Do you have any binoculars?
Well, technically, yes.
Oh, there they are. These brave men. Some of Colonel Favor's men.
Oh?
They must have been the ones who did this.
Are you surprised this happened?
Not at all. But I hope we were past this.
Nope.
Well, you got land they want. Land with oil.
Yep.
They moved us here. They've taken everything we had. I signed 3 treaties myself, and they've broken each one. Now they've taken the last hope. Now my people are going to want a war. A war they can't win.
Yep.
Not if I get it back.
Yep.
Get it back?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, get your Chanupa, no one will be any the wiser.
Yep.
Would you do that?
Well, you can't go, they know why you'd come.
This is gonna be fun. Now, the last time I did this, I somehow managed to sneak right in, get the damn thing, and dip out without anyone noticing. I'm really hoping I had the same thing happen now. Got all freaking Sam Fisher up in this. Or Solid Snake, depending on your stealth action preference. Personally, I prefer Metal Gear. Though I can't deny Splinter Cell definitely has this charm. Blacklist was a interesting creature, though. Still fun. Still haven't beaten that, actually. Couldn't think of it. Alright.
Sure. Engines. Just seems so silly, though. I know. Who wants to fight them? Who cares? My uncle married an Indian anyway. She seemed nice enough. An Indian? Sure looked like one.
Oh, where the hell is this thing?
I'm up near the Canadian border someplace.
Canada. They got Indians in Canada.
Tons of them. And French folk, too.
No. Is France near Canada then?
Is France near Canada?
France is near... France. Well, it's near France. Indians is from here.
This is from here.
Where are you from?
Me? I'm Polish. From Milwaukee.
God, I remember this being a lot easier the first time I did it. Ah, where the devil was this crap? This is tense. Like, this is why I really hate myself for not just recording my first playthroughs, because I have the best luck on my first playthroughs. Second playthrough, I don't remember anything, and I usually screw shit up. Like, where the devil this stuff is? There we go. Jesus. It just magically stuffed that right into my pack. Okay. Let's keep turn that one just a little bit longer. Do 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 do. Okay. Woo. See if we can get out of here without getting spotted now. Using the brush as my cover. Uh-oh.
Hey, I heard something.
Nope, no you didn't. You didn't hear shit. Okay, screw this. We'll go the long way around. Careful and cautious. Careful and cautious. No need to antagonize the soldiers. Over the hill and through the woods. Getting the fuck out of here we go. I'm working on a game. You don't need to tell me twice. I'm aware I'm supposed to find Rain's Fall and get back to him. Where the hell did he come from? Oh shit.
What's that?
No, that's nothing. That's nothing.
I think I saw someone.
Yeah, you guys think you saw someone all you want. I'm out of here. Bye. Yep. Later. Ugh. Ah, damn. Not to self, Kyle. Next time you do this, if you do this again, right frickin' there behind the two idiots, gabbing about how close France is to Canada. Ugh. France is in, well, France. Like, oh, you don't say. What the fuck? These are conversations people had. These are conversations people today have. Frightening. Rains fall, I come back. And the most they saw was, well, God knows what. Yeah, I found it. You're just enjoying yourself huddled into your little burnt out
Here.
thing there. Your sacred place.
I got your things, I think.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Yeah.
Even sacred things are only things. People, the heart, matter more. Was anyone hurt?
Nah.
No one was killed.
Well done. Well done. I wish my son knew such restraint. My people owe you a great debt, and I'm giving you very little.
I know.
But please, take this.
That's
we believe
fancy.
it to be sacred.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take those herbs I gave you, please.
Huh.
And most of all, I hope you can find peace within yourself.
Lord knows I try every day, Chief. Also, that design seems kind of familiar. I actually made this thing. Fun fact. Simple little bits of paracord tricks are fun.
He's a man who, not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic. Now I see as wise and thoughtful and sensible. I would love to help him. Or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
Yeah. For their trinket. Does that actually do anything, or is that just something cool? Reduce health, stamina, and Deadeye core drain speed by 15%. Okay, not bad. Sweet lord, I've been one busy, busy, busy boy. Cool. Where are we? We are. Ugh. Right back Echo Craig's Run. And I fondly remember that poor one-legged veteran whose horse is an a-hole, even to me. Come on, Buell. Let's get out of here. Well, normally I would end the video here. But I do constantly remember the couple of outspoken requests of videos being longer. So let's go ahead and deal with eagle flies. At least I think that's who we're dealing with next. Is that who we're dealing with next? Yep, eagle flies. And ooh. Actually, no, screw that. We're gonna go chat with Captain Monroe, because, I want to avoid eagles flies as long as possible. Kid's a jackass. He means well, but he's a jackass. Reminds me way too much of my nephew. Wonderful, outspoken, disrespectful cuss he is, too. Also, back on the topic of my previous video about what to play next after Red Dead Redemption. I gotta fill the time somehow as we ride out there. I did think about it. I took a brief break between that video and this one. And it suddenly occurred to me, I do have a crap ton of Assassin's Creed, like, half-finished Let's Plays for Odyssey and Origins. Also on the table, along with South Park, Sekiro, and all that. Again, I just don't know. I got a whole library of stuff and a friggin' treasure trove of playlists that are half-finished. Oh, I think my last completed Let's Play was, of Orcs and Men, actually. Which was a fun game. Touched on some interesting, story and plot developments that, probably could have been rephrased, worded better, have been literally anything else but what they chose. Interesting playthrough. My personal favorite is the last episode where I, finally beat the final boss, who is bullshit cheap. Bullshit cheap. Bullshit. Ugh. I need to brush my horse. God damn. But no, again, and I'm gonna keep repeating this, even knowing that I'm not gonna see any comments or replies for a day or so. But hey, the way I see it, the more feedback I get on it, the more I can work with it. And hopefully in talking to Captain Monroe, we won't touch on too many more touchy topics. As much as I would love to talk about on my own personal views and opinions on it, I know I'm damn well not educated enough to wholly speak on them. Then I'm pretty sure SJWs would be calling for my neck if I touched on it. I don't need that. Really don't need a party of people that get offended for the sake of being offended on my ass. Then again, these days, apparently every YouTuber is an extreme alt-right. Good lord. Man, it's really sad, this world we live in now. And just the stark contrast it is in seeing some of it in this game, you know, as wholly...
Mr. Morgan!
As much as, like, the developers and all that have taken such liberties with history on some of these things. Just the amazing contrast to these people, these personalities, to our day and age is utterly frightening.
Hello. Here I am, as promised.
Captain Monroe.
Again, too many people didn't live past 40 back then.
Chief's going out trying to find medications. It's quite a business.
Yes.
So, you need someone
I
shot?
thought we were through with all of this.
Well, we are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of the vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
Because he's an a-hole?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out, and he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. It's supposed to be heading to Wapiti after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now come.
I mean, granted, it's been a while since I've ever had to shoot anyone in this game, so...
I think I know a spot where we should be able to intercept it.
Lead the way, Captain.
Yes, by all means. Right, weapons aren't allowed in here, so I can't pull my lever action.
So, this Colonel Faye...
Yeah, bullshit, Buell.
He knows you're up here helping these people.
Well, or shit, I guess.
Yes and no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. He can incite more retaliation, maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon, and I'll get the medicine for you.
Yup.
You don't need to be involved.
Yup.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We really cannot afford more conflict. I'm still hoping a meeting can be arranged between Rains Falls and Colonel Favors.
I understand.
Not sure about discreet.
So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. No, no, no. You only need to commandeer the vaccine. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous.
Real world problems there. People do some pretty obscene and strange crap just because of insecurities. I can have a few people, both in my personal life and just in my
That's the spot I was thinking of.
YouTube career,
Let's go up this
that are
way.
obviously having those
There's
problems.
a nice vantage point up
Me
at
included.
the top here.
Oh, I see. I stopped talking and then you all stopped talking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Great timing game. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Rockstar. Not really, thank you, Rockstar. I actually do love this series. I love these games. Still need to play Red Dead Redemption 1 at some point. I really do. I miss that game.
Easy.
As long-winded as it can be from
let's
time to
dismount
time.
here. Best leave the horses back a bit. We'll have a good view over the road from this ledge.
That's nice. Can I... Okay, screw me, I guess. I won't have my lever action. My god, you were dirty. I'm coming. God, calm your tits.
The wagon should come along this way.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough.
Not wrong.
In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. Think that's the wagon.
All right, get yourself out of here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. Not all I do is clean.
Well, good luck.
I'll meet you back at the reservation.
Try not to get yourself killed, Mr. Morgan.
No, now, I can't promise.
Yeah. There's another way of going about this. Feel free to tell me in the comments. But, for now, I'm gonna do this a stupid and quick route. There's gotta be another way of doing that. Like, maybe if I followed them for a while. I mean, probably, in all honesty, but, I'm impatient. That and seeing just how long it took me to search that box right there, even after there was nothing happening, like... Maybe it stopped on the road earlier. I mean, I gotta give Rockstar this. When it comes to alternative ways to complete some of this stuff in Red Dead Redemption 2, there's usually a lot of different ways I could go about things. Even online. There's a couple missions there where I was surprising some people left and right with just like, okay, no, this is what you do. You start a bit of a ruckus, dude runs out of the tavern, goes down this road, at which point he's greeted with a bullet to the face. And that's it. There are some times where I would just tell everyone else to... Anyone that has played this mission actually probably should know what I'm talking about. You have to assault a camp and... I want to say it's Van Horn. Roughly at the same time, trying to get the same guy, only to find out that it was neither of those spots. He's actually running off somewhere else. In Van Horn, there's a spot where you can sit up and wait. He'll actually walk right past an alleyway between two buildings. You can just sit on this little back of a high-rise and just nail him with a bow. I shocked the crap out of people the first time I did it. Man, I really wish they would come out with more story content for online. How long is that thing gonna be in beta anyway? But then again, these days and age, developers are so frickin' rushed by their publishers to get games out on a certain time frame that honestly they have to release them half-finished.
Monroe, I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
Oh, I'll have to take your word for that.
It's only 2 dead men.
We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
I'm curious. Complete within 5 minutes without being detected. There is a way. There has to be. Well,
Come on, pal.
sucks knowing that, but oh well. That said, that'll be it for this episode. As usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If you all did enjoy, a great way of showing your support is by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and by all means, just sharing around with your friends. By all means, throw a comment suggesting what to be next. Like I said, I got a list going. I could make a poll, actually. Nah, I'm not going to do that. That didn't go over too well the first time I did it. I was back at 49 subscribers, though, so maybe it would work. I don't know. I'm rambling. Once again, thank you all for watching. Till next time, kids. Take care now. Bye-bye then.